Well, in the aftermath that is the Iowa caucuses, Trump declared the clear winner. Now the left prepares for what a round two of Trump would be by using the military in a coup.
You stupid fuck!
And we're still 10 months away.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life.
I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this
is what it is.
And they're not even hiding it.
You are correct, sir.
It's what's next. Hey, what's up, guys? Jazz Berganzo, what's next? Your daily dose, common sense, facts, and salt. Happy Tuesday. And of course, it is a snowy Tuesday here in the Northeast. Now, whether I'm going to show up for work or not, no, I'm kidding. I am going to show up for my day job. It's probably going to be just a little bit later. But anywho, I hope you guys are enjoying your day and stay safe out there if you are traveling. Well, a number of things. Let me get these off my chest first. First of all, my Philadelphia Eagles, total suck ass. An embarrassing performance in Tampa last night and getting blown out by the Buccaneers 32-9. Yeah, there's going to be some serious house cleaning in the offseason. Second, one, I didn't see this coming. Vivek Ramaswamy, who basically said, I'm not MAGA in a tweet, as of 48 hours ago, has dropped out of the race and is now backing one Donald Trump. Who saw that coming? Gee. Third, one, I didn't see Trump winning the Iowa caucus. I didn't really see him winning it. I saw DeSantis winning it, but I was proving wrong, and I'm big enough and man enough to own up to it and say, hey, you know what? Yeah, I was wrong. Trump won, and he won decisively. Now, with all that being said, now the left prepares for what a round two of Donald Trump could be. We're 10 months away. We haven't even gone through the GOP nominating process or the general election. But yet, the left is now preparing after Iowa to use the military as a weapon against one said Donald Trump if he should become president. Wow. And here we go. This comes out of Breitbart. Report. Establishment plots military coup against Donald Trump if reelected. The establishment is reportedly in the beginning stages of plotting what appears to be a military coup against the former president if voters reelect him as commander-in-chief in round two. The plot highlights the extent to which the establishment fears Trump's potential return to power. If Trump wins re-election, he's vowed to deconstruct the administrative state, the apparatus of the unelected bureaucrats who create binding rules with, without, or against the law. Quote, bracing for Trump's victory amid positive polling. Again, my polls. Yeah, not a fan. The coup will appear under the guise of Trump's alleged converting the nonpartisan U.S. military into a muscular arm of his political agenda, the NBC News reported Sunday. The establishment worries that there may be nothing stopping a president from mobilizing the military to intervene in elections, police American streets, or quash domestic protest, and that the military's role is unique, that the soldiers and sailors are trained to obey the commander-in-chief, but are told not to follow illegal orders. So now they believe that Trump will use the military as, power against the American people. Yeah, you want to see that? Go to fucking Canada. The establishment reported coup includes legal action against Trump and quietly devised plans to try to foil any efforts to expand presidential power, which could include pressuring the military to cater to his political needs. We are already starting to put together a team to think through the most damaging types of things that Trump might do so that we're ready to bring lawsuits if we have to. Mary McCord, Executive Director at Institute for Constitutional Advocacy and Protection at Georgetown Law. Constitutional advocacy. Yeah, she's a left-wing nut. He's going to be one creative mother effer when it comes to trying to figure out how to abuse power. Whatever your guess is, open up your imagination a little bit more, Representative Adam Smith, Democrat out of Washington, told the outlet. He's clear and present danger to our democracy. Yes, democracy. Added William Cohen, a former Republican senator from Maine and defense Republican in name only. Come on, be truthful. He's a rhino. And defense secretary in the Clinton administration. Shocker. His support is solid. And I don't think people understand that living in a dictatorship would mean living in a dictatorship. Have you not seen the last 3 years? Republicans are highly critical of the plot, suggesting it will be an unconstitutional coup against the president. NBC reports. The left is planning ways to have the military not be under civilian control. New Fox News contributor Molly Hemingway posted on X. This is dangerous and unconstitutional usurpation, excuse me if we're not pronouncing that word, I'll probably butcher the word, of power is being framed by NBC as good as because it will undermine Trump and if he is freely elected and fairly by Americans. Sean Davis, CEO of the Federalists, said Democrats will justify immoral acts against Trump to preserve their power. Whenever Democrats accuse Trump of doing something, it's guaranteed that the Democrats are planning to do that very same thing that they accuse Trump of, he said, which means Democrats are preparing to use the military to steal the 2024 election, possibly, and prevent their opponents from lawfully taking power. Far leftist organizations, many law firms, federal agency bureaucrats, and establishment lawmakers compromise the administrative state. Trump refers to administrative state as the swamp and the deep state. The administrative state uses its rule-making ability to essentially usurp the separation of powers between the three branches of government by creating a so-called fourth branch of government not created by the Constitution. We will demolish the deep state, Trump said in a Michigan rally in June. We will expel the warmongers from our government. We will drive out the globalists. We will cast out the communists, Marxists, and fascists. And we will throw out the sick political class that hates our country, he added. It's amazing what we've become since Trump became president in 2016. It's amazing that you have those in this country who think so little of Trump, who hate the man's guts so bad that they are willing to go to the nth degree in wearing their tinfoil hats. For a couple of people that I was reading, especially one guy who said that this is dictatorship what it would be if it would be under Trump. So the last 3.5 years, you have what? A couple hundred people still in the DC gulag after January 6th. Still, right now. Still, with no representation. None. And bullshit, bogus charges against them. And now I'm hearing that I read on X, a couple people. Now, I don't know, you can take this with a grain of salt, that they are looking to arrest more people who weren't even in the Capitol and more or less DC at the time of January 6th. So, fresh arrests are coming. But we are 10 months away from the election. Give or take about a good 6 or 7 months away from the GOP nomination. And yet, you got the left preparing. Doom and gloom. World War III epic disaster if Trump is reelected. Now, I've said this before, and I'll say it again, that if Trump's elected, he'll be a lame duck president. He will. He will. He'll be a lame duck president. Technically, it won't be his second term. Technically, it'll be a fresh term only because he was defeated in 20. But nevertheless, it's a round two. Is he going to do anything about the swamp? No. Why? Because it's the uniparty. And nothing's going to get done. Nothing is going to get done. If anybody thinks that Trump is going to just do amazing things if he should win, and we still have to get past all these indictments, you're sadly mistaken. And you'd be dead wrong. Because the only person that I remember in a second term actually doing any more damage would be one Barack Obama. He did. He set the table for what Biden's doing right now. So if people think that Trump is just going to wave his magic wand and push those 8 million illegals back into Mexico or wherever they came from. And all that's going to go away. And magically the wall is going to be built, and the money in Ukraine is going to stop flowing. I haven't mentioned Ukraine in a while, and communism is going to cease, and all the Marxists and fascists are going to be tossed out of DC. Not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Because from McConnell on down, they hate Trump's guts. They hated him the first time. If he would win a second round, they're going to hate him even more. So, there's a number of things I've said about Trump in the past that I'm no fan of. The name calling, the nonsensical, politics, the non-admission of guilt and fault, especially when it comes to the lockdowns, the COOF, and the vaccine mandates. Yeah, that's still a stick in my craw. But, anywho, congratulations to Donald Trump for winning Iowa, but we're still a long way to go. Didn't think Vivek was going to drop out this soon. I mean, just right afterwards. Didn't see that happen. Now, DeSantis camp, yeah, they got to regroup. They got to regroup for round 2, and that's New Hampshire. And Nikki Haley, well, her campaign is bullshit. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please have a campaign. Wow. Please have a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Wow. I can't even get the words out. Continue to spread the word about the show. Continue to help the show grow. And we will see you next time. Peace.